the fight of our lives, and we are losing. Greenhouse gas emissions keep growing. Global temperatures keep rising. And our planet is fast approaching tipping points that will make climate chaos irreversible. We are on a highway to climate hell with our foot still on the accelerator.
Joining me now for analysis is climate expert Durwood Zaelke. He's currently in El-sheikh at the COP27 summit, so it's a pleasure. Thank you for your time. At this point, unfortunately, listening to Antonio Guterres talk about time is running out is like listening to a broken record. To no avail, unfortunately. Do you think a climate solidarity pact that he's asking all countries to sign would benefit us?
I think it would benefit us, and I think he's right. We're on the highway to climate hell. Our foot is still stuck on the accelerator, and in addition, the accelerator is being pushed forward on its own. These are the self-reinforcing climate feedback loops where the Earth warms itself. We face a series of 6 tipping points when we breach the 1.5 guardrail, and it will be irreversible and it will be climate chaos. So we need an off-ramp, and the off-ramp can be solidarity pact as a beginning piece. You listen to Prime Minister Mia Mottley from Barbados. She gave one of the most rousing speeches today, describing how we need to use the international financial institutions created during the Bretton Woods time, the International Monetary Fund, the World Bank. We need to take the idle liquidity that's described in special drawing rights. We need to put together a fund that's at least $500 billion a year for the next 20 years. This is the beginning. That's the start. But the other thing that needs to be done is to cut methane emissions immediately. This is the off-ramp that'll allow us to slow down. If you cut methane, it's the single best way to reduce warming in the near term. That's what will slow the feedbacks, avoid the tipping points, give us a chance for that solidarity to come together. Give us a chance for the countries to put the money on the table. Give us a chance for the new technologies to give us the clean energy that we need. But that methane agreement needs to be done. Right now we have, based on Glasgow last year, we have a pledge, the methane pledge, for the countries to voluntarily reduce methane by 30% by 2030. That's a great beginning, but it's not enough. You need a global methane agreement.
Yeah, the problem is that it's just not possible or practical to stop using fossil fuels today, now. I mean, scientists, including those at NASA, say the effects of human activities today are irreversible on the timescale of humans alive now. I mean, we're literally only fighting for future generations. People living now, it's not something they want to hear, is it?
No, but you're right to point out that it's going to be tough to cut the fossil fuel emissions, to shift to clean energy on the time and the scale that we need to do. But that's why we need to go after the methane and the other non-CO2 super climate pollutants. This is about 50% of the warming. You think of fossil fuels as putting the world on a slow boil. Well, methane is like a blowtorch that's cooking us today. If you turn that blowtorch off, you get cooling quickly. You get maybe 4 times avoided warming, 4 times more cooling at the 2050 mark. It's the only way for the world to slow warming, slow feedbacks, and avoid tipping points. And it should be done through a global methane agreement. It should have money at the scale that Prime Minister Mia Mottley is suggesting. And we should follow the advice of UN Secretary-General Guterres. He's giving us the right warning. It's the highway to hell.
It's an incredibly scary conversation, but not one we can avoid. All right, Durwood Zaelke there for us in Sharm el-Sheikh at the COP27 summit. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.